يا رمضان محلى ايامك، باركها المولى وادامك، الجنة تعطر انسامك، ومحلى صيامك محلى قيامك.
يا رمضان محلى ايامك، باركها المولى وادامك، الجنة تعطر انسامك، ومحلى صيامك محلى قيامك.
صحينا يلا نتسحر وجمعنا على الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
صحينا يلا نتسحر وجمعنا على الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
وعلى تمرة من إيدك نفطر، على حبك وخيرك وسلامك،
محلى صيامك محلى قيامك.
المولى يعطر أنسامك.
يا رمضان محلى أيامك، باركها المولى وأدامك، الجنة
يا رمضان محلى ايامك، باركها المولى وادامك، الجنة تعطر انسامك، ومحلى صيامك محلى قيامك.
يا رمضان محلى أيامك، باركها المولى وأدامك، الجنة تعطر أنسامك، ومحلى صيامك محلى قيامك.
صحينا يلا نتسحر وجمعنا على الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
صحينا يلا نتسحر وجمعنا على الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
وعلى تمرة من إيدك نفطر، على حبك وخيرك وسلامك،
محلى صيامك محلى قيامك.
المولى يعطر أنسامك.
يا رمضان محلى أيامك، باركها المولى وأدامك، الجنة
صحينا يلا نتسحر وجمعنا على الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
صحينا يلا نتسحر وجمعنا على الله أكبر. وعلى تمرة من إيدك.
May the peace and blessing of Allah be upon our Prophet, our greatest Prophet, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and his companion, toward his companion, upon his family, upon his lovers, which is this ummah. This ummah is Muslimah. And today we are bringing it to you. It's a new dimension in this platform, in this TV, Quest Islam TV, Islamic Knowledge Foundation TV. As we are bringing it to your doorstep in English language, just like never before, we are bringing to you one of the most important topic we are dealing with in this current time, which is Muslim obligatory toward reforming the world and modifying its course. This topic, we have been thinking of it since days ago, and we thank Allah that we can come here today and bring to you one of our greatest scholars in Islam, Ustaz Fadilat Sheikh Salim Hadiyatullah. Is capable of doing it, of giving it to you, giving it to you, lecturing you, teaching you how to do, what do we do as a Muslim to reform this world, this cruelness, this brutal world, what do we do to reform it? But before then, I would like him to say Salaam Alaikum to the listener, to the viewer.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That is him. That is Ustaz Salim Hadiyatullah. He's very fluent and is knowledgeable. I pray may God increase your knowledge, increase your blessings. I mean, and to you, increase your blessing as well, you listener, you viewer, and me. So, without wasting much of time, Ustaz Salim Hadiyatullah, we have been talking, like me and you, we were talking about this particular topic times ago. Even I thought you wrote it as a writer. One of the magazine. So this called our attention. That is why we brought you here to tell the world what you see and how do we do it. What is the role of Islam or of Muslims on towards this reforming this world and changing and modifying its course. May God bless you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه ملء السماوات والأرض وما بينهما وملء ما شئت من بعد. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونتوب إليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن سيدنا ونبينا محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وذريته والتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. آمين. أما بعد. Praise be to Allah, the Lord of the world. This praise much good and the blessed praises that's gonna fill the heaven and the earth and the distance between the heaven and the earth and what Allah wishes to be full of. We give thanks to Almighty Allah. All adorations and glorifications are due to Allah, the Lord of the world, the one whom we seek help and resist and forgiveness from. So we ask for the increment of Allah to be showered upon that noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his households, companions, and the entire ummah at large. Amin ya Rabbal Alameen. As your question is stressed, so I would just like, before I go on answering your question. So we were in the class one day when I was in the class, British school then. So they said, one of our tutor, they asked us a question, an anonymous question, please. And you know, an anonymous question requires anonymous answers. Yeah. So he entered and asked the whole class that, suppose this world is getting damaged, the world is getting, everything is falling apart, and you were just given just 1 hour to reform this world. What you gonna do? Just 1 hour chance to reform this world when the world is getting damaged. What you gonna do? So in the class where there are a lot of heads, a lot of thinkings, IQs, ideas. So there are a lot of answers. Some answers are coinciding each other and some answers are winning. So all the way. So everyone are answering question and giving answer to this question. When it's come to my turn, I couldn't even know what to say, but I think I need to give answer, a reasonable one. So I just said, okay, this world is getting damaged, and I was given just only 1 hour to reform the world, to give just a solution. So I said, okay, this world is a creature. Definitely, there is someone who created this world, and this is the creator. So we just need to refer the case to the creator. So you don't need to ask me. I am not the one that created this world. This is just the simplest answer that I can give. Because regardless of what you might be worshiping Allah, Muslim, worshiping Jesus, Christian, Jews, even you might be worshiping cow. We are eating cow, and okay, you said you can be worshiping cow. In fact, you might be worshiping rice. So whatever. So your Lord is the creator of this world. So if
your rice is the creator.
So just let this creator reform the world. So what I mean here is just that if we say we want to reform this world, the obligatory role of Muslim towards reforming the world, I can just say that we need to turn to Allah. So if really we want to reform this world to the better state, so we want what will bring success, peace, tranquility to this world, we just need to turn to Allah. Because Allah is the creator of this world. Whatever solution we might think of, it can never be the best solution to reform this world. So,
He has the best solution.
He has the best solution to reform this world. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want to give us the most, the best solution for this world, He sent Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So right from this, the best and the first step that we need to take and we need to be very concerned of is Allah says to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Al-Quran, Allah says, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Oh Muhammad, we never sent you except for you to be the blessing for the world. So right from this topic, obligatory role of Muslims. That means Muslims should have it at the back of their mind that Allah is expecting, I can say the society, this world is expecting some roles, some duties to be played as a Muslim towards the reformation of this world.
Don't just sit down.
Don't just sit down and be watching or be saying that I can be doing whatever I want. The roles of Muslim are not restricted to the mosque alone. The roles of Muslim are not, you are not restricted for the mosque or for the madrasa or for whatever.
I was just created to go to the mosque.
No, that is not your cause of being created. You have another role to be played as being a human being. So that is what we are dealing with. So this topic has to do with humanity. Then when Allah said, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ, we never sent you Muhammad to the world, إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. We want you to be blessing to the world. Can you see that? Allah didn't say we want you to be blessing for the Muslims alone.
To the world.
To the world. The scholars, they said, العالم ما هو العالم؟ العالم كل ما سوى الله. That is everything is the world, excluding Allah. So that means we want everything to be going along, being Muslim, being Christian, being whatever you might be. So we want this world to be going well. So when Allah said, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. So this is the base of the prophecy for the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So being our master, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is our master, is our role model, is our teacher. Then what do we expect from the students of those masters? So you must be good. You must be blessed.
You must be blessing as well.
Be blessing to the world, to the Muslim Ummah.
Like your master.
Your master does. So you must be blessing to the world. So that is the base of the prophecy of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this, and when we go through the history and the lifestyle of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, truly we're gonna see that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam really implemented this assignment being given to him by Allah. You can see, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the blessing. We said al-alamin, that is the world. We are talking about the world of angels. We are talking about the world of human being. We are talking about the world of jinns. We are talking about the animals. We are talking about the birds. Everything that Allah created, animate and inanimate thing. There must be a blessing to them. So, in fact, if we can see, there is one hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that was reported by Imam Muslim rahimahullah ta'ala wa an kulli mashayikhina fi ad-din wa ad-dunya wal akhirah. This hadith was narrated by Shaddad ibn Aus. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I just want to figure out the real implementation of blessings that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was to the world. You understand? The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam implemented this blessing, even not only within the human beings alone. He implemented these blessings, being blessing, being as in success, even within the animals, to the animals. The Prophet said, "Inna Allah kataba al-ihsan ala kulli shay." That is, Inna Allah kataba al-ihsan ala kulli shay. Yani, verily, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prescribed al-ihsan, yani being good, being kind, perfection upon everything. To the extent that the Prophet said, فَإِذَا قَتَلْتُمْ, if you want to kill something, maybe you want to kill an animal, you want to kill anything, فَأَحْسِنُوا
maybe
الْقِتْلَ.
someone was sentenced.
The Prophet said, فَأَحْسِنُوا الْقِتْلَ. You want to kill an animal, you want to kill an animal, cow, camel,
Or maybe
or whatever.
someone was given a death sentence.
Exactly.
Example.
For example, maybe the crime warrants to be sentenced, you know. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, فَأَحْسِنُوا الْقِتْلَ. Kill it properly. Be just. Be just. When you even want to kill something, be just. وَإِذَا ذَبَحْتُمْ, even if you want to slaughter hen, cock, or whatever. So the Prophet said, فَأَحْسِنُوا الذِّبْحَ. Even slaughter it very well. Don't just kill, don't just slaughter.
It's just an animal.
It's just an animal. No. Muslims should be blessing to the Muslims, to the non-Muslims, to the animal, to everything, to the world generally. So you want to slaughter. Don't slaughter just for the sake of slaughtering. Don't kill
For the sake of Allah.
but slaughter for the sake of Allah. Slaughter, kill for the sake of Allah. And then the Prophet said, when you hit the ahdukum shafrata. In fact, if you want to, let every one of you, let your blade be sharpened. Don't just kill. Don't just animal. Show mercy. Show mercy to the animals. Show mercy to the human beings. So this is Islam. When we are talking about, we want to reform this world. We want everything that has fallen apart. We want it to regain best status. We want this world to be moving with tranquility, to be livable, to be lively. So this is Islam, and this is what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us.
There's a lot of questions to be answered, but I would just like to state some, because this time I'm concerned about this time. But the second question is, why is it essential for a Muslim to take part in this role, in this particular course? Why is it essential for him to take part?
Alhamdulillah, it is very essential for a Muslim, as I have said earlier, that every Muslim should have it at back of their mind that we have a humanity role that we should play. So, besides being a Muslim, we still have. So, it is essential because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Al-Quran, and that is Al-Quran chapter 3, verse 104. Allah said, وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنكَرِ وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. And when we read forward, Allah still said in this chapter, but verse 110, Allah says, كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله. So, what the essence of every reference from these verses is just that Allah let us understand the relation between being good, being kind, and between the khairiyya. Khairiyya, what I mean by khairiyya is that the quality of being best. When Allah said, وَلْتَكُمْ, and let there be among of you some group, يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ, they will be calling to the good things, to whatsoever good. وَيَأْمُرُونَ they will be enjoining whatsoever good. وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنكَرِ, and they will be forbidding whatsoever bad. وَيَنْهَوْنَ وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. And those who are they are the society, they are the succeed people. And Allah said, كُنْتُمْ خَيْرَ أُمَّةٍ. All you the nations of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you are the best nation. أُخْرِجَتْ لِلنَّاسِ. That was prescribed for the mankind. What is the essence? What is the quality that Allah sees in this ummah that made him say that we are the best nation? Allah says, تَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. You will be enjoying what is good. You will be telling people this is the best thing to do. Don't do this thing that is not bad. Don't do this thing. Do this. Let's be kind. Let's be just. Let's
for your good.
For your good. وَتَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ. And at the same time, you will be forbidding whatsoever that is bad. وَتُؤْمِنُونَ بِاللَّهِ. And you will believe in Allah. So if I want to say the reason why we can say this role to be played by the Muslim is very essential, it's just that there is relation between this role to be played as an essential role for the Muslim. There is relation between it and the quality of being best nation. I think I am communicating. Allah said this nation is the best nation. Why? So the reason is this role to be played by the Muslims. Allah wants us to play as a reformational role for this world. Muslims should never be behind everything to be scattered. Muslims should never be behind everything killing, slaughtering, backbiting, blackmailing, giving bad things to the world. So Muslims should never be behind those who will be inspiring bad things, bad ideologies to the world. So this is this is why we say it is very essential to the Muslim to play this role. Very essential.
Very good, very good. The third question at stake that how possible do you think we can handle this issue, as in to succeed in this path, in this cause? How possible do we think we can do it?
As I have said earlier when I started this talk, we need to refer to Allah. That means what Allah says and what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
That is how we handle it.
That is the only way, because Allah is the creator of this world. He created us and He gave us instructions that's gonna be the cause of success, the cause of tranquility, and the cause of decorum and peace to this world. So He created this world, He created us too, and He gave us instructions. So whenever we are following these instructions, so everything is going to be well. And so the instructions came from Allah and from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So I can just say that everyone,
as much as we follow all these instructions, so we're going to succeed. So among of the instructions is what the verse I've just read. كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف. So we're gonna be we Muslims should be those who will be inspiring positive ideologies to the world, and never be among those who will be inspiring negative ideologies to the world. So and this role, so we can succeed in it. It will start from our homes. So every and each individual of us, so we need to take and start taking part of this role, starting from our homes. When the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was in one of the hadiths that Imam Bukhari and Imam Muslim they reported this hadith. This hadith is the hadith of Ibn Umar. The Prophet said, "Kullukum ra'i, wa kullukum mas'ulun an ra'iyatihi, wal-amir wal-amir ra'i." والرجل راع على أهل بيته والمرأة راعية على بيت زوجها وولده فكلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. That means every one of you are all guardians, you are all shepherds, and you are all responsible on how you maneuver, you guard everything that is under you. So let your children know what is good. Start teaching them. Turn your house to lesson classes. Tell them what is good,
what is bad, what Allah asks us to do, what the world needs from us positively, and let them know how to interact with people. So in such a way that it is going to be the cause of success, peace, tranquility, and because Islam, right from the word Islam itself, that is a peace. So we let our children, our wives, our husbands, so we need to do this. It's going to be a mutual role that we are going to play together. So not a partial role. So that is the only way we can succeed.
The last but not the least, our greatest scholar. We are in a world which we are not just there on our own,
Okay.
and we are not the only one living there. A lot. We are just 1.6 as it was
Population.
Our population as a Muslim. The
Across the
recent census.
Okay.
So we are just 1.6 billions. We have Middle Christian, we have Jew, we have all this that you just stated.
Okay.
The one that worship cow, that worship rice,
Buddhists,
Buddhists. We have just so many religions. We, in a nutshell, in a word, we say non-Muslim. We call them non-Muslim.
Muslims. This word contains Muslims and non-Muslims.
We are not just the only one living there.
Yeah.
So how do we handle this concerning these so-called non-Muslims?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. There is one verse in Al-Quran that is going to give us a clue to this answer. Allah says, لا ينهاكم الله عن الذين لم يقاتلوكم في الدين ولم يخرجوكم من دياركم أن تبروهم وتقسطوا إليهم إن الله يحب المقسطين. Allah never sanction you. Allah never forbid you from those who never fight you against your religion. وَلَمْ يُخْرِجُوكُمْ مِنْ دِيَارِكُمْ. Whosoever never expel you. They never fight you on your religion. They never expel you from your own land. Allah never forbid you from interacting justly, righteously with them. Christians, Jews, Buddhists, whatever they might be worshipping. Allah let us understand the differences. There is ideological differences. So we need to tolerate it. So it doesn't mean when we want this world to be in a good form, it doesn't mean we should let everyone to be Muslims. We are not talking about everyone should be Muslims. No. إِنَّكَ لَتَهْدِي لِمَنْ أَحْبَبْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ يَهْدِي مَن يَشَاءُ. And Allah says that لَا إِكْرَاهَ فِي الدِّينِ. There shall be no compulsions in deen. So we just want to live this world despite our differences. So that is it. So we can handle these cases with just humanity. Just humanity. So regardless of the religion, regardless of ideology. In fact, there is one hadith. So I just want us to know, I want to picturize it out from this hadith that we should know that being Jews, being Christians, being whatever they might be, that one doesn't contribute in falling apart or in fight. That one doesn't mean. So the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there is hadith reported by Aisha. Aisha said, may Allah have peace on her. He said, اشترى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من يهودي طعاما إلى أجل ورهنه درعه. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even he interacted with non-Muslims. So that is the Jews. He bought food from Jew. But the Prophet, unfortunately, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was unable to provide the cash. So he gave him the shield, the armor of the war. Again, okay, whenever I am able to provide you the cash. So I don't want it to be the clash between me and you, being a Muslim and being a Jew. So being a Muslim and being a Jew doesn't hinder us, doesn't obstruct us from interacting with humanity, with business, with politics, with literature, with whatever. So monetary transactions should be flowing within Muslims and non-Muslims. So anything that has to do with humanity, with just being a human being. So being a religion has nothing to be played. So when we are talking about our religion, that one should be outside. And when we are talking about another thing entirely, another topic, so that one should be a part two. So the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam bought the food stock from this Jew, non-Muslim. So, but he was unable to provide the cash and he gave him the hammer. So he doesn't, the Prophet Muhammad didn't want anything to happen negatively. So that is it. So being a Muslim, being non-Muslims, this world is very easy. We need to play everything mutually. We need to be, everything should go with tranquility, with peace and with it. In fact, the report came that the Prophet Muhammad was unable to claim this armor back. He died and this armor is in the custody of this Yahudi. And none of the Muslims went to this Yahudi, to this Jew, to claim it. To claim it. Maybe you must give us the armor of our Prophet. So that is it. So and even there is one hadith in Janazah. There is one hadith. The Prophet Muhammad was sitting within the Sahaba one day. So, and the people, they were passing with the coffin of a Jew, a non-Muslim. Fortunately, to the surprises of the Sahaba that day, the Prophet Muhammad he got up. The Prophet Muhammad got up and rised up and stand on his feet. So, recognizing, respecting the non-Muslims even after death. So that is it. So we should respect ourselves.
Total humanity.
So total humanity. So we should. And they told the Prophet Muhammad oh Prophet, maybe the Prophet didn't know. They said, Prophet, this is not Muslim. He is not a Muslim. Why did you stand up? The Prophet said, alaysa nafsan. So wasn't he a living being? So a human being, we need to tolerate differences no matter how the case. So no matter how the case might be, we need to tolerate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And that is it. You heard it. Oh, you listener, viewer, you've heard it from him, from the righteous person, to tell you how to do, to reform, to change the world. So he just stated it. He has said it earlier in his speech, that if you want to change the world, if you want to reform it, if you want to amend it, you just have to do a couple of things. Turn back to Allah. That is the first one. Turn back to Him. As a Muslim, I'm not talking about non-Muslims. Just you have to turn back to Allah, be prayerful, and then be kind to non-Muslim, be kind to a Muslim, be kind to a human being, and then generally. And then follow the right path, follow the path of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which was revealed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you do this, and again let the humanity reign. There is a saying which says, if you want this world to change, if you want a change, let it begins from your home. Let it begins from you. And
there is even an adage that said, if you want someone who wants to change the world, should start changing his bed.
Allah Akbar. Before you change the world,
you
have to change your bed.
Start changing your room, your bed, your tables, your everything.
Start teaching your children how to do, what to do about Islam, about Muslim, about non-Muslim, in order to change this world, in order to change this to better, to be livable, to be life-able. We thank you, our scholar, our ustaz, our lecturer. We thank you. We cannot thank you more. We don't have to appreciate you, to appreciate what you just did, and to appreciate what you have been doing for this foundation. We don't have anything to appreciate you, but we know you really appreciate someone giving you this holy Quran, this holy book. That is why we brought it here, to show our appreciation, and we want you to take it as a token from us. May Allah bless you and bless the foundation as well. Amen. That is it for today. Tomorrow we're expecting another thing. It might be a new dimension. It might be a French. It might be a Dutch. It might be anyone. If you, as a listener, as a viewer, if you are suggesting us to bring it to you in Arabic as well, your suggestion is welcome. And may Allah bless you, and may Allah bless us all. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
صحينا يلا نتسحر وجمعنا على الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
صحينا يلا نتسحر وجمعنا على الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
وعلى تمرة من إيدك نفطر على حبك وخيرك وسلامك، نحلى صيامك نحلى قيامك، المولى يعطر أنسامك.
يا رمضان محلى